I'm here. Y'all here. Let me get all things together. I got a little bit of stuff going on right here. I'm trying to get it together, y'all. So let me give you a couple of minutes to get in here while I get my life together. And I'm my way. Hi, Najee. Don't you stop and don't you stop what you're doing. You ain't never gonna stop. I don't know why that's in my head, but whatever. Okay. 2 more minutes. Let me bring up this live chant. Where am I, darling?
Don't advertise on Google Ads or Facebook.
Okay. Okay. Welcome, 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 welcome. We'll shuffle these cards up good. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Okay, I got a couple more seconds. Please make sure that you like the video if you're in here. Or before. Unless you're just a weird stalker, then continue to be weird and stalk. Do what you do best, honey. We ain't never gonna stop. Don't you stop it. Don't you stop what you're doing. We ain't never gonna stop. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Happy Monday. Welcome to the lunch break, a breakdown. It's your girl Savy from Savy Sentient, as I am every day. All right. And a lunch break breakdown. It's dwindling down to its end, but while it's here, this is where I convince you not to fight your coworkers for stealing your whiteout. Uh, this is where I convince you not to put post-its all over Jake's car with different types of coffee and directions on how to make it because his coffee is super trash. And this is where I convince you not to put a cherry bomb in your boss's personal toilet in his office because he's foolish and you would like his office to be too. Okay. Um if you all are new here, hello, like, share, subscribe if you have not already. Super chats are located at the bottom of your chat screen if you would like to send a question for just yourself specifically. Okay, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna click that, put in your donation amount, put in your question, click send, and boom, I'll answer your question. Oh, it's Tuesday. It's Monday for me. Y'all know I was sick yesterday. Um, and the daily message. Let's get into it, y'all. Okay, so today's message is the Six of Knives. And the Six of Knives is about moving away from conflict, all right, into calmer and smoother waters, into a more peaceful time, releasing and moving away from emotional and mental baggage that you are carrying. All right. We also have the Big Queen as the Empress. This is about self-love, growth, and abundance. Okay. This is about fertility as well. And then we have courting as the Lovers. All right. So the Lovers is a card of alignment, being in alignment with certain principles and values, being in alignment with people who hold those same principles and values, and being in a state of, mental and spiritual alignment. So altogether, the message of the day is moving out of conflict, moving away from certain attitudes, baggage, mindsets that don't serve you, and putting yourself into alignment with the energy of abundance and the things that you want so that you may attract and grow all of these things in your life. Okay, which brings me to the quote of the day, which is by Wayne Dyer. And it says, abundance is not something we acquire, it is something we tune into. Okay, so put yourself in the state of abundance mentally, spiritually, in alignment with those things that you would love to see in your life, and you will attract them. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the messages. First and foremost, happy Cancer season, y'all. I know y'all excited because it's y'all little funky season. Gemini season is over. We had a good one. The daily readings are also going to be over. But like, it's okay. I don't know. I might do one more today if you're a Gemini. I might do one more to just finish the season off strong. But yeah, Cancer, you are now going to receive daily readings. I'm going to record your birthday reading when the lunch break is over. Hopefully, I will have it posted today by 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so let's get started. We move from Aries, working our way around. All right, messages for Aries as it pertains to the daily energy. Or whatever you want to talk about, Spirit. Let's hear it. Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So we have 3, 2, 1, which is descending energy. Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. Message for someone very specific, I'm sure. There's a need for you to not be so worried about what other people are doing, other people's relationships, other people's situations, um, especially when they don't benefit or assist you in your life. There's no need for you to prioritize everyone else. You're needing to learn to get yourself together, to ground yourself, to come back to self, focus on yourself. Okay. Focus on your family, your children, and taking care of the things that are necessary for yourself. Okay. All right. Now, we have the Empress and the King of Pentacles here together. Similar message to what I just said. It feels like there's a need to reevaluate. And this could be reevaluating your circle. There could be some type of imbalance within your circle, within the people that you deal with. There are certain people that are not in alignment with what you're needing, and it's causing imbalance in your life. It kind of really feels like, Aries, you're needing to go back to square one with something. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card and the Moon card. I don't know. It feels like I just heard she needs some milk. With the King of Cups here, I don't know. It feels like counseling. It feels like there's some things that you need to dig down deep and address and face, because they could be directly related to this imbalance in the people that you surround yourself with. Yeah, it's really just giving me an energy of going back to square one. Emotionally, spiritually, like, you got to figure out like where the imbalances are coming from in your life, why they exist, what is the underlying cause for you as a human, like what has happened in your life to make you feel so inadequate, so imbalanced, so reliant on the company of others. Why are you not secure in being alone and being an individual? And basically, like, getting yourself together so you can take care of your responsibilities, your home, your family, instead of prioritizing I don't say unsavory, I'll say like situations that are not for you, that are not supportive of you, that in some cases may not even concern you. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself is the message. It's time to get back to self, Aries. Taurus. It's your turn, Taurus. And we're going to put you at 1430. All right, Taurus. Messages. In the reverse, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Okay, Taurus. Might be something you don't want to hear, but something that you've been wanting. Ooh, could be a relationship. Something that you've been wanting Maybe something that you've been aggressively trying to receive is not coming through, and Spirit needs you to understand that that's how it needs to be, that that's justice, that that's what is meant to happen. We have the Star here with the Father of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So something that you've been wishing for, hoping for, some type of recognition, that you did not receive, some situation that has not been healed with a person who is, whoever this person is. Maybe you wanted to heal something with them. Whoever they are, they were not on the up and up. And the fact that you're unable to heal things with them, the fact that you're unable to move forward with them, the fact that you're unable to get wish fulfillment with them. I feel like Taurus, you're this Queen of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is in the reverse, and you, even the Nine of Cups is in the reverse, which would have been wish fulfillment. Everything about the situation is not right. Nothing in the situation was in alignment with you. You are literally the only thing besides justice and the Hangman and the upright. Everything else about the situation was not fair, just, right. And you and your loyal ass Taurus, you're trying to make a situation right. You're trying to, y'all are just y'all are just very optimistic and loving people, and this is just not a situation that deserves your optimism or deserves your love. And the universe is doing everything that it can to prevent you and this person, you in this situation, from working out. Because at the end of the day, you would have been the martyr, Hangman energy. So Spirit needs you to just surrender whatever this is. You've tried enough. You've done enough. Spirit is saying, go ahead. Look, the Spirit is saying, go ahead. Bottom of the deck, Chariot. Move on from this. Move on from this. Four of Pentacles and a Magician. Hold on to the things that you would like to manifest, the things in your head that you would like to bring into the world, the bigger, things that were meant for you. But this shit is not the shit. This is not the shit for you. All right. So Taurus, I think you need to let it go. Do, do, do. It looked like another love TKO. It looked like another job TKO. It looked like another friendship TKO. It looked like another house TKO. Whatever you gotta let it go. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. It's not for you. It's not meant for you. It's not in alignment with you. Spirit got something way better for you. All right, Gemini. Where are we putting Gemini at? 1830. Hi, Gems. How y'all doing? How your mama doing? How your Zadie doing? All right. Messages for Gemini pertaining to the daily energy or whatever. Courting is the Lovers, the Gemini energy. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands, standing in your power. Chariot and the Eight of Cups. Definitely energy of moving away from something, like standing up for yourself and moving away from something. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands, Hierophant, Page of Swords. Moving away from something that is it feels like someone's trying to come for you and you're standing up for yourself. This could be at a job as well, like a boss that's always like trying to come for you, even though you do your job, even though you do what you came to do. Someone who's always like trying to get at you, and you're like, you know what, bitch, standing all in your power. You know what, bitch, I think the fuck not. I'm out. All right, something like that. Okay. Also, the things that you've worked for, the things that you've fought for to create, to gain in your life, standing up for that and moving away from anyone or anything that's trying to take from you, that's trying to destroy you, that's trying to whatever you, okay? And moving towards new opportunities, all right? New doors that are opening for you. These new doors are going to level you up, but there is a need for you to be very thoughtful, very careful, very studious about contracts. The Hierophant energy is about contracts as well. So moving away from old situations, all right, putting boundaries around yourself in reference to like old situations. And then we have the Hermit, the Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. I'm sorry, the Four of Cups and the King of Wands. For whatever reason, like the Four of Cups is my board in the house, and we in the house board card, but the Hermit energy, like pulling away from situations, introspecting, going into yourself in order to master a craft or a passion. For some of you all, it might be your spirituality y'all trying to master. Okay. Or that you have mastered. And that's why you're so like protective and so adamantly moving away from whatever is shenanigans, whatever is bullshit, okay? Doing that is moving you into a situation where you are gaining. But even in the things that you gain, the contracts that may be appearing right now, the level ups that you're receiving, there's a need for you to be studious. Don't jump into nothing too quickly without reading the fine print. There's somebody here. There's an energy present. I could feel it. But yeah. Move forward, but make sure you pay attention to the details. Move away from everything that's not serving you, but pay attention to the details and new opportunities. Read the small print. Okay. Cancer. Happy Cancer season, Cancer. We're going to put you at 23 even. 2 and 3 reduces down to 5 changes. That's just the way it is. Changes. All right, Cancer. What is the message for Cancer as it pertains to the daily energy or whatever you want to talk to them about, Spirit? Things will never be the same, never be the same. 10 of Cups. Happily ever afters. That's just the way it is. Okay. Hangman, surrender, changing your perspective, and the Fool. Come on, Major Arcana. New beginnings, clean slates, taking the leap of faith. Okay. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, and 3 of Pentacles. All right. So, looks like a happily ever after is on the way here, but it feels like it may not necessarily look the way that you expect it to look. So there's going to be a need for you to change or shift your perspective in reference to certain situations and how you view them. Okay. I feel like there's a need for you to trust a situation that may not necessarily look, not that it doesn't look trustworthy, but just something about it just doesn't immediately scream like, do this, or this is the thing. All right. But there's a need for you to just trust and go with it. Okay. This may be in reference to some type of a collaboration or a team effort. It feels like an idea. an idea that maybe you want to work with other people to accomplish, but in your mind, it's just like, I don't know if this is going to work. I just thought of it out of the blue. I don't even know where to start with this, who to call, but this is just something that I want to do. The Page of Swords energy is very energetic, just like the Page of Wands. These are both present here. But the Page of Swords energy is very studious, very research oriented. So this is the time now, Cancer, to essentially lay down the groundwork to whatever this idea or this plan is that you have, okay? This is a time when you do your research, okay? I also feel like if you are working with other people, there may be a need for you to research them to see exactly who they are and what they can really offer before you commit to working with them. Hermit is at the bottom of the deck, so really introspecting. I also feel like there's a need for you to see, even though this is an idea that just came out of the blue or whatever, there's really a need for you to just sit down and go within to search for certain answers about it. Like, what do you want this to look like? What do you want this to feel like? What do you want this thing to do for you and for others? So external research as well as the internal research. Yes, it started as an idea, but it was an idea that you thought was good enough to invest your mental energy into. So Cancer, this is the time for you to lay the groundwork. This is the time for you to really work out all the details of whatever this is that you want to grow. Okay? So, good luck, Godspeed, Feliz Nali Kwanzaa. Leo, you up next. I'm hungry. I wish I would have made some cream of wheat. But I'm going to do that. Okay, Leo, let me shuffle these cards for you. And where we going to put you? Never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. That's just the way it is. All right. Spirit, what messages do we have for Leo as it pertains to the daily energy or whatever you want to talk to them about? What's popping with Leo? We have the Ten of Pentacles, all right, which is legacy, family, the ability to take care of your family, having enough to take care of your people. The Fool, a leap of faith, a new beginning, a clean slate. Ace of Swords, breakthroughs in communication. The double-sided blade, which means that communication could be real cute or really not. Victory and success as well. Strength, Three of Wands. And the Two of Wands. Choices. Okay, so what it feels like to me, Leo, is that there are opportunities or possibilities for new beginnings for you. Especially as it pertains to taking care of or creating a legacy. If you have kids already, taking care of your legacy. Ego is playing a part in this. Strength card is here. That's Leo energy. What? Okay, so there's some type of growth, some type of expansion that you are trying to achieve, but there's some decisions that need to be made in reference to it. Children, your legacy, your family may be needing to be considered in all of this. But with the Strength card here, there's a need for you to do what you have to do Say what you need to say. Stroke whatever egos you need to stroke in order to create some type of expansion for yourself. Okay, there are some decisions that you have to make that may not be conventional. They may not be the decisions that you want to make. They may not be, a step in the direction that you want to go. But it's kind of feeling like stepping back to get ahead, moving back to get ahead. It's definitely feeling like a clean slate. Like going back to the drawing board. Yeah, I just see somebody like snatching down a paper and balling it up. So whatever you've been wanting to do or needing to do, Leo, whatever you're finding yourself faced with, it feels like it's necessary to just start from scratch, especially if this is involving like your legacy, children, being able to take care of your family. Less is more. I don't know why I heard in hiding. And for you, Leo, that could just mean that you don't need to be so present. You don't need to be so loud. You don't need to be so visible. It's like a fallback season for you. This is a fallback season for you. This is a time for you to really get back to basics. Okay, this is not a time for you to be Leo. This is a time for you to be more Virgo, just introspective and on your own and not so visible, if that makes sense. It's time for you to start from scratch, start fresh, whatever that means to you. Starting over, whatever that means to you. Okay, Virgo, I'm putting you at 33. All right, Virgo, messages for Virgo as it pertains to the daily energy or whatever you want to talk to them about, Spirit. The moon. Ooh, what you hiding? Oh, okay, Virgo. So we have the moon with the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. And it looks like there's an opportunity that you don't see coming, or an opportunity that you know about that you're not telling anyone about. Maybe you hit the lottery and you're just gonna tuck mines in. All right, right. But there's something being offered to you that either you don't see coming, or you're just not telling anybody else about. With the Empress card here and the Page of Pentacles often being thought of as like a seed. All right. You're silently, quietly planting a seed and nurturing it. Empress sits in a garden. She's about growth and fertility. We have the Tower, the Nine of Cups, and the Strength card here. So it feels like you're working on something quietly, silently, not telling nobody about it. You're just doing whatever you're doing, toiling in your workshop, okay? And it's going to seem like, at least to other people, that whatever success comes of this happens overnight. Like, no one's going to understand how all of a sudden you have shit. All of a sudden you got money. All of a sudden you drive a Tesla. Like, no one's going to understand. But it's because you haven't been talking about whatever it is that you're working on. You've just been quiet. You've just been doing what you do, not saying nothing to nobody. This is something that is going to take some type of strength to accomplish, because I feel like there are certain people who, you know, put you in a bad way, put you in a bad situation, and it's your ego is going to want to kind of rub this in their face. And I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm just saying that now is not the time. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. It is about strategy. And I kind of feel like if you say anything too soon, certain people are going to try to interrupt or, you know, fuck up your shit. Okay. And this is coming after several readings for you guys where you all have been having a tough time. So now things are going to change. Things are about to shift. And you need to continue to just keep it to yourself. Like, it's not the time yet to be, you know, egotistical and rubbing it in people's face. It's the time to just toil. And so far, a lot of these messages seem to be about self and concentrating on self and, you know, being more introspective and introverted versus being loud, present, and obvious. Okay. I feel like I need to see what's going on, you know, astrologically. What's that about? But yeah, Virgo, keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on whatever you're working on. Don't be loud about it. It's not the time. Any successes that you have, celebrate them, of course. But it's not the time to rub them in certain people's faces. Not yet. They will see you later. All right, Libra. I look real good today. So the big queen Libra energy is part of the daily energy. So we'll see how that resonates for you, if at all. If it has anything to do with you, we're going to put you at 3747. Because why not? All right, messages for Libra as it pertains to the daily energy or whatever you want to talk to them about. Hey, I know Pride Month is almost over, but I kind of feel like somebody's coming out. We got the Four of Cups. Hey, this is really, really specific, but I don't know. We got the Four of Cups with the Hermit. All right, so the Four of Cups, again, is the board in the house and the house board card. And the Hermit card is in the reverse, which is coming out of that Hermit mode. And when I looked at these cards together, I immediately heard, I'm coming. All right. Then we have the Ten of Cups, happy family. You know, we call each other family in this community. Y'all didn't know I was gay. I'm gay as fuck. But yeah, Ten of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. So coming out to family. Somebody might be coming out to family as well. And it's going better than you may have thought. It really feels like one of those situations where you come out and I especially feel like there's a father figure here. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. The Empress, though, the big queen, so you may be coming out to your mother and your father. But there's really an energy of like where you come out and they be like, oh, okay, I thought you had something important to tell us. Like, not that they don't feel like that's important, but it's just like we already knew that. Like, some of y'all gotta be real with yourselves. Y'all gay, and it's obvious, okay? And we knew it before you told us, okay? So there was no need for the big production. Um, but yeah, for whatever reason, I'm getting that somebody's coming out about something. It may not necessarily be sexuality, but it may be something that you needed to get off of your chest. And the people who you're delivering this news to, they're like, great, like awesome. Like they're not, it's not the outcome that you expected. It goes a lot better than you thought it would. Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. For some of you all, it has something to do with your health. Like you might have been quietly dealing with some type of health issues, and you're currently in a situation where you are like on the mend, where you're healing and all of that. But it's like a situation that you dealt with on your own. And when you finally tell someone like, hey, I have this health condition, or I've been fighting this health condition all this time and I'm like healing now, you may be expected that they would like cuss you out. Like, why you ain't tell us you was going through that? Da, 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 da. And they may still do it. They may still say that, but maybe not with that same energy. Like maybe not so angry. They were like, damn, you know, you could have came to us. You could have told us, like, we would have been here for you. You didn't have to hide that from us. Okay. But there's something, Libra, that you were not saying, something that you're coming out about, coming clean about, that is not getting the negative effect, reaction that you expected. Okay. You're getting more support for it than you thought that you might. Yeah, you can finally stop holding on to this and let it go. Like, let it out. Tell somebody. Phone a friend. Okay. Scorpio, you up next. And where are we putting you at? Where are we even going to put you? 4230. Black and white. Red and green. All right. Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio as it pertains to the daily energy or whatever you want to talk to them about, spirit. Let's hear it. All right, for you, Scorpio, making a head over heart decision is going to free you from some type of anxiety, stress, or worry. And it's going to level you up in some way, shape, or form with the Hierophant and the Hangman energy here. I feel like a release of abundance, like making this decision is going to allow abundance to roll in, to come in for you. It's going to allow success to come in for you. So what is this decision? I kind of want to know what the decision. What is this that Scorpio needs to decide about? A new beginning. You got options with the Seven of Cups, the Fool, the Seven of Cups, Five of Swords and Five of Cups, both in the reverse. Could be some type of relationship. Choosing to release yourself from manipulation in a situation that was actually pretty regretful. Feels like choosing yourself. It's giving me that kind of energy, which has been floating around lately, of just like cutting certain people or certain situations out in order to, you know, prioritize yourself. These people, these situations weren't serving you. These situations and people were blocking you. these people and situations were not in alignment with you, and you had to make a choice to cut them out in order to prioritize yourself. Doing so opens up the roads for you to so many more options. Okay? These options, though, depending on which one you choose, lead you to success, lead you to commitments, higher levels of commitments, new opportunities, opportunities that give you more than the situation that you found yourself in, the situation that you've released yourself from. Okay, so bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles, independent energy. Yeah. And you know, Scorpio, there's been a couple of times during lunch break, and I think maybe even in like the general readings, where you've been getting the message of doing things on your own. Some people work better in groups, but Scorpio, for you, while you may be able to work with people, it seems like you can get a lot more done, or you can do better work independently on your own. Okay? And this is not to say that you don't need people. This is not to say that, you know, fuck people, do everything on your own. But if you are feeling a pull to do something on your own, if you are feeling that certain people or certain situations shouldn't be involved with you or whatever you got going on, then trust that. Trust that. Okay. Yeah. Moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. We're gonna put you at 47. Messages for Sagittarius as it pertains to the daily energy or whatever you want to talk about. Seven of Cups. Options. Five of Pentacles, coming out of a state of lack, coming out of the cold. 10 of Wands, releasing your burdens. You're at a state where your burdens will be undone. 7 of Wands, protecting what you've built, what you fought for, protecting your happiness with the Sun here. And Chariot, moving forward. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. So Sagittarius, the daily energy is about, you know, moving away from conflict, things that don't serve you, into alignment with your growth and your abundance. You have options. You have several options to get there. 7 of Cups energy. There are several ways by which you can come out of the state of lack, come out of the cold, become unburdened. You just have to make sure that you're choosing the right option in order to maintain and protect your happiness. Chariot card is about moving forward, so it's the 6 of Wands. So you may be moving from one situation to another. But you have to really, when it comes to your options, to make sure that you are not putting yourself in a different burdensome situation, you have to make sure that each one of your options are thoroughly explored. I don't know, I feel like I'm supposed to clarify something, but nothing here seems like it needs to be clarified. Maybe there's just another message. Another message, please. I just feel like there's something more here, Sagittarius. Give up the idea that you have to do everything by yourself. Something about your ego Strength card is at the bottom of the deck, which is a card of ego. It's about getting what you want through finesse and not force. Bottom of the deck is the Devil and the Two of Pentacles. Feels like a lot of what is this? What is this? A lot of over prioritizing of something. There are some things that you're prioritizing that are not important, or you're making them of more importance than they should be. And that may be clouding your ability to choose. The Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups energy, there's when you're going through your options, you're making certain things more important than they need to be. Like they're not as important as you think they are, but you're hyper focusing on them. And I think that might be kind of like eliminating some of your options that don't like, it's given like an energy of the things that you are eliminating because of what you are over prioritizing are probably the best options for you. For example, this lip gloss says crayon case. You're like, I mean, I like it, but I don't like the fact that it says the instead of just crayon case, so I'm not going to choose it. And so now you're looking at all of these other options when this was the one that you were supposed to choose. But you are making the fact that it says the biggest issue, the biggest priority. Then that's not even the issue. I hope that makes sense. Hyper focusing on small details that are not important. I mean, I think I got it. Okay, I think that's it. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What message do we have for Capricorn? And where we gonna put you? Putting you at 53. All right, messages for Capricorn as it pertains to the daily energy or whatever y'all want to talk about. Six of Cups. Who we reuniting with? Three of Swords. Queen of Cups. Capricorn, y'all might be healing some shit from your childhood. Oh wow, that's a message. Capricorn, there's some things that need to be healed from your childhood because they are directly affecting your relationships. They are directly affecting how you work with people, both in the workplace and in your personal relationships. And they are actually stagnating you and stagnating your growth because you're not dealing with them. So you're needing to heal these things. You're needing to bring them to completion. All right, you're needing to close that cycle of your life. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor energy. Take control of the situations. Take control of your healing instead of letting the situations take control of you with the Devil energy here as well. It's time to heal the toxicity. Whatever it is pretty toxic. Knight of Cups is now at the bottom of the deck, so it's time for you to take action towards healing the ways in which your heart was broken as a child, as a young adult, so that you can Move into a state of abundance. Move into uh, alignment with the things that are meant for you. You're not supposed to, at this point in your life, be still struggling with the shit from your past, from your childhood. Okay? So, time to get to work. Shadow work. See a counselor. Write it out. Finally, just speak the truth. Okay? The time is now, lover. All right, moving on. 5533 is where I'm going to put Aquarius. Angel numbers. Get into it, yeah. 10 and 6. 10 is finality, being done with something. 6 is moving away from what's not serving. And what's not serving you looks like a toxic relationship. I thought that was the devil that flipped over. So we have the 6 of Swords twice. Moving away from what's not serving you and towards what is in alignment with you. But there is a need for you to Seven of Pentacles energy, decide what's not working for you and what is. It feels like there's certain things that you don't want to acknowledge are not working. It could be a relationship, but I feel like it's on the other side of the 6 of Swords. So like a relationship here that is not working, that you need to move away from, so you can get to here. 2 relationships that do work, that are meant for you and that are in alignment with you. I feel like you are being willfully ignorant. You are purposefully ignoring that something is not working. And this is why the Tower has shown up. Because Spirit says if you're not going to acknowledge that it's not working, then I'm going to force you to acknowledge. If you're not going to do anything about it, then I'm going to come through and fuck all of this shit up. So, something that you needed to move away from, Aquarius. But once the Tower comes through and fucks shit up, it's going to clean the slate for you. And it's going to give you a new beginning. Okay? I feel like it's not that you don't acknowledge that it's not working. It's just that you're maybe too nice, or you're not wanting to be the bad guy, Chun-Li. Okay? You're not wanting to be the one to say goodbye. You're not wanting to be the one to break a heart. And because you're refusing to do that, Spirit's coming through like, you know what? Move out the way. Move. And then they're going to fuck it up for you. But once Spirit does that, it is going to clear the way for you to have some type of growth and expansion. So it's going to be a bumpy way to go. It's going to be a bumpy ride, but at least the way will be clear for you. Okay? Dang, Aquarius, don't be scared. Don't be no punky ass beat. All right, so lastly but not leastly, Pisces. How y'all gonna stress me out today? Let's see. We're gonna put you at 59. How y'all gonna stress me out today? Let's see. All right, messages for Pisces as it pertains to daily energy or whatever. Page of Swords and the World. Okay, so I don't know where this is coming from. Someone is using a pregnancy to manipulate someone else and hurt someone. So for someone, if you are a woman in a relationship or dealing with a man, this man has gotten someone else pregnant as a way to hurt you, or is claiming that someone else is pregnant as a way to hurt you. If you are a woman, you are claiming that you're pregnant in order to hurt someone else. Toxic much? We have the Page of Swords with the World and the Hermit card. So there may be a situation that recently ended. And I don't think it has anything to do with the pregnancy. Like, for example, Pisces, you may have ended a situation with someone because it wasn't healthy or whatever the case is. So now you're just doing you solo dolo, you know, working on your healing. And this person let it be known to you, let it slip to you, put it in a place where you would see it, that they are pregnant or they have gotten someone else pregnant. But this was in an effort to hurt you. The bottom of the deck is the Strength card, the Moon, and the Knight of Pentacles. There's a need for you to... Ooh, Justice is there too. I didn't even see that. But there's a need for you to maintain your integrity. I kind of feel like don't react, or whatever reaction you have shouldn't be public. It shouldn't be for anyone to see. Even if it hurts you, no one on the outside should see that. You should be unbothered, or at least appear to be unbothered by whatever this is. Okay? And that would be justice. That would be fair. That would be probably not what whoever this person is expects. But that will kind of like restore a certain sense of balance within your life. Okay? Even if you got to cry it out by yourself, scream and fight and punch and shout, we'll buy you out. Anyways, yeah, something is happening to make you, even if it's not specifically a pregnancy, it could be a proposal, it could be something. The intention is not pure. It's still sneezing. It's to fuck with you. It's to hurt you. It's not because they truly want to be with whoever else. It's not because they truly want to offer whatever to somebody else. It's not. It's to hurt you. So don't react. Don't respond. Okay? So that's that on that. Super chats. Ain't got none. That's fine. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can book at Sentient.com. Or shoot me an email. I don't know, something maybe going on my site a little later. I don't know. I gotta talk to the people. But you can email me at savysentient@gmail.com. Okay. Savvy Saturday. Well, before we get to that, Patreon channel memberships. If you are a top tier patron, VIP patron, or a Savvy's Bestie, you automatically receive personal readings every month, okay, for free as part of your membership. But if you are not, you still have access to all of the other perks of, being a channel member or patron. So do that. Consider it, all right? You can hit the join button if you would like to become a channel membership. And if you would like to become a Patreon, the link is in the description box below. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because my friend is DMing me, and what she's DMing me is funny as hell and well deserved. Yeah, so channel membership, Patreon, look into it, get into it, y'all. Savvy Saturday, we're gonna be talking about the Orions, and I'm gonna actually add a couple of other groups in there because I don't want to just be talking about the starseed groups for the next 7 months because there's a lot of them. So I'm gonna put a couple different groups in the next one so we can get through them and begin to talk about other spiritual topics. There's a couple of things that I want to roll out, but I will be giving you all more information about that later as far as content goes. As you all know, lunch break is not going to continue. It will be over in 9 days. So I'm going to be introducing what's next as far as replacing the lunch break. Yeah. So stay tuned for all of those things. Today's energy is very weird. I don't know. I'm just really okay. Anyways, let's wrap this thing up. Food for thought. If it don't serve you, let it go. If it comes back to you, you do not have to take it back. I don't know what Christina was talking about. Some shit just gotta be let go. Okay. If it comes back to you, it might be a narcissist. If it comes back to you, it might be toxic. If it comes back to you, it might be a fuckboy that realized they couldn't just really survive without you, that you was the prize, and now they're mad that they fumbled the bag. Let them hold their L in peace. You don't gotta take back nobody who come back. They should have never left. And that's on period. Poo. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Thank you all so much for watching Lunch Break, as you always do. For the next 9 days, we will be here at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, until July. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, wishing you all love and light. Now go get right, but also go have the day that you deserve. Bye. What kind of day do you deserve? Go have it. Okay, bye.